Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers, and welcome to another edition of the Performance Brief, where we give you one breakthrough business idea in just 5 minutes. My guest today is Shellie Hunt. Shellie, a very warm welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here, Shane.
Brilliant. So let me tell you a little bit about Shellie. Shellie is founder and CEO of Successes by Design LLC. She is a global entrepreneur, business strategist, international motivational speaker, trauma expert, author of the Successes by Design series, and television executive producer. Shellie is also founder and CEO of the Woman of Global Change and has shared the stage with some of the top human potential and business speakers in the world, and is a lead mentor in the Billionaire Adventure Club. She has appeared on national talk and radio shows and has been mentioned in Forbes.com. Her appearances are too numerous, but include CBS, ABC, USA Today, and Money Watch, Fox, and many others. In 2015, Shellie was honoured with the Lifetime Achievement Award from the White House and the President's Lifetime Achievement Award from Barack Obama. Shellie has focused her life's work in the realm of human potential and business success. She has presented to and coached well over 10,000 individuals from all walks of life. These include CEOs, business owners, inventors, authors, managers, a Supreme Court judge, blue-collar industries, teen trainings, as well as the general public. Shellie has worked with major corporations including Time Warner, M3, the Young Entrepreneurs Society, VH1, Pacific Electric, and Kimberly-Clark, to name a few. Having grown up in poverty, Shellie's passion and mission is to show people they too can create their own life success and awaken to all that is possible. And if that's not enough, Shellie is a proud single mum, and she and her daughter are working on a new TV show. Wow, that's brilliant. Shellie, our title today is Become a Rockstar in Your Industry. We've got 5 minutes for the interview. So if you're ready, I'll set the clock.
I'm ready.
So let's start with, what is the fast track way to the top of my industry?
Well, one of the fast track ways is to actually be with your industry leaders. So find out where, no matter what your industry is, there is a small top echelon. There always is. Cream rises to the top. Mm-hmm. And so what you want to do is find out where the IT conference or the IT fundraiser or whatever it is, where your industry goes. And you want to place yourself there. People say, oh, I can't afford the ticket. I can't afford this. Da, da, da. You can't afford not to. You want to be seen. You want to get to know these people. You want your company, your brand, to be able to be identifiable with the best in the world in your industry.
Brilliant. And so how do you gain national and international brand recognition?
Well, that is one way. But then also you want to also utilize that you've gone to these events. You want to be able to put it out in the press and in the media. You want to be able to start to associate your brand with those in the industry, like I just said, that are the movers and shakers. The other thing is, the world, and especially marketing right now, is very much about service and about, like Tom's, right? I give one, a child gets one in another country. So you really want to make sure that you humanize your brand. We have millennials that are the up-and-coming generation. They're 35 and under. However, they have $1 trillion in spending power. They are the highest spending power that we have on the face of this planet right now, are millennials. Mm-hmm. And so they're very associated with, service. And so you want to humanize your brand. So go to these red carpets, go to fundraisers, go and place your brand inside of the causes that you stand for.
Wow, right. Top tips. Brilliant. And you talked about, I've heard you talk about, why do you say limitations are a matter of perspective?
Because it really doesn't matter your education. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter if you're too tall, too short. I joke about it with the women. My butt's too wide, my butt's too small. It really doesn't matter, what social status you come from. The truth is that no matter where you're starting from, you have the potential and you have the possibility to be able to have your own business, to be able to be in the echelon of those that are great in your industry. And so I think that that's one of the things that, sometimes people stop themselves before they even start. Or sometimes they start and those closest to them go, well, you don't have the money. Or somebody goes, you need $200,000 to start this. My first company, I started with $20,000. And, it was a wing and a prayer. I was a single mom. My daughter was about 1 year old, and I had left corporate America. I was making a 6-figure job, and I had left corporate America. And I was like, okay, but I don't have all this knowledge. Well, you know what? There are people out there that do. So seek out those people that actually have the knowledge. But we are given multi-million-dollar ideas all the time. It's just very few people act on them. And so, I could go off about this. I know we only have 5 minutes, but truly, limitations are a matter of perspective. And, with intention comes the mechanism. I have seen people that, have had no money come up with brilliant ideas and just sell the idea, to a company. I had a woman who, I'll give you a quick example if I have a minute.
Yeah.
I had a woman that actually developed an ear candle, for earwax. They do the ear candling. And she developed a new form of the candle. So we went and we looked, and there were only 3 companies in the world that actually sold and made ear candles. So she ended up selling the idea right across the board with one like homemade kind of, I don't know, whatever, kind of prototype. And we just sold it right across the board. So, your ideas can be sold. Your ideas can be partnered with people that know how to do it. So I think that when we have those around us that really say, hey, you can do it, or you have your doubts, because we all have our doubts. People go, you had your doubts? You have a handful of companies. You have doubts? And I go, yeah, but once a year I go, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, right? Because when we're playing on the edge and we're playing a little bit bigger out of our norm, then, our knees are going to shake a little bit. You're going to have that little feeling of excitement in the pit of your stomach. And that's where you want to live. That's where you want to play, and then it becomes the norm. And then we push out a little bit more. So, that's why I think limitations are a matter of perspective.
Brilliant. Shellie, that's brilliant. And we've come to the end of the time. Folks, for more resources from Shellie, check out the Successes by Design website, www.successesbydesign.com. Thank you, Shellie.